Hi YouTube, this is Tara and welcome back to my channel. Okay, so it is about 1 o'clock a.m. in the morning, and well, this happens to me. It happens to me. Um, I have my phone sideways, so I really don't know what to look or which direction to look in, but if I'm looking all crazy, that's why. If I'm looking like I'm not looking at you, that's why. So I'm laying here and I'm in bed. And I've been in bed um, um, since about 10. My granddaughter went to sleep, a little after 9. And, she had her bath. She went to sleep. And I feel like something's in my teeth. And so I dozed off. I was watching the verses with D'Angelo and friends. It was pretty good, actually, to hear all his old hits and old songs. You know, his career, you know, as an artist was kind of short for whatever reason. So he didn't make a whole lot of albums. Okay, so, but, the work that he did do, it was pretty good. It was pretty good, the work that he did do. So, I'm just lying here, and I'm sleepy, but I cannot go to sleep, and I don't understand that. So, if you have any suggestions, if you had this experience before, just leave in the comments below. Oh, excuse me, and let me know, what did you do, and how did you handle it? Because this has been going on for about a year now, maybe, where I'm sleepy and I'm laying in bed and I'm sleeping, I'm yarning, I'm sleepy. I can barely keep my eyes open sometimes. And I close my eyes thinking, okay, well, I'm just going to drift off to sleep because I'm already sleepy. And you can see it in my eyes, and you can kind of see it in my eyes now. And my eye is running, it's watering. So, it's like I just can't go. Excuse me. So, yeah. So the verses was pretty good. I didn't even know the verses was coming on. For one thing, I didn't know D'Angelo was gonna be on the verses, and I didn't know it was coming on, and whatever. And he was the first verses solo artist where he didn't really battle or sing with anybody. You know, it hits, and I don't know anybody who could have actually did it with him, with the type, maybe Music Soul Child, but they would have had more hits and more singles than him. So he did pretty good. And Lauryn Hill, she didn't show. I don't know if she was supposed to show, but she didn't show. Method Man and Redman, they showed up. And she showed up, and she did Nothing Even Matters with him. So, yeah, this eye is running. I'm going to have to talk to my doctor about that. Plus, it always looked like it's smaller than the other one, you know, at times. So, yeah, I'm just lying here trying to fall asleep. It's after 1 o'clock, and I have to be at work at 6. So, you know, I'm working from home. So, I actually just get up and go sit in front of the computer and, you know, start working. I like that because when I was working in the office and they had volunteer overtime, it wasn't worth my time getting up in the morning, excuse me, on Saturdays or Sunday and going to work, um, because the money that I was using to catch the Uber to go to the office, you know, you cutting into that already. So I hear they passed the stimulus, or the stimulus is most likely going to be passed, and especially since things have happened in Texas, people really need that money. So, and I'm not an investor. I was going to invest. I was going to buy some Bitcoin stock because that's people kept talking about it. Dr. Boyce Watkins and some other people was talking about Bitcoin, and I was like, ooh, maybe I should buy some of that. So I never did, and so it's dropping. It's dropping. So I think if memory serves me correctly, if I'm interpreting correctly, what's happening is those people who have that stock is losing money, so they're gonna have to sell in order to recoup. And so, um, yeah, I like the verses. It was pretty good. And I'm just lying here. You see, I keep yawning, and I keep yawning, and I'm sleepy. But when I lay here, like when I turn the recorder off, and I'm laying here with my eyes closed, I'm just not going to sleep at all. I have some melatonin. It's a gummy, and I know some people give it to their babies to help them sleep, but you don't want your children to become dependent on sleep aids, you know, or anybody for that matter, because then you start becoming dependent on other things. So, yeah, I want to fall asleep naturally, but I think I'm going to have to find my melatonin and chew me one or two of them so I can get some sleep, just so my mind can be fresh when I wake up at 6, which is like in 5 hours, and get some sleep. And then my granddaughter, she'll be up, which I wanted her mother is out. And so what happens is I put her in her mother's room so she can sleep in her room and so she'll wake up because nobody is in there with her. And plus, she's like 15 months and she's waking up every morning around 3 o'clock or so in the morning and can't get back to sleep herself and won't go. She have to be up for a minute, and then she will just eventually go back to sleep. But when you're a parent, that interrupts your sleep time, especially when you're sleeping. You have to wake up because you have a toddler almost, who can't sleep and wakes up 3 o'clock every morning like she's a newborn. So yeah, my phone is getting ready to cut off, and I'm getting that notification that it's running out of space. But I just wanted to come on here, and also I'm recording with my